I made myself a chai, so if you wanna grab yourself a nice drink, go ahead and do so. For today's video, I just kind of wanted to sit down, make it a really chill talking video, kind of a quaran talk. I came up with that wordplay days ago and thought it was kind of funny. I don't really know what I want to talk about today. It's just a really weird time right now, and I feel like a bunch of people do these chatty videos, and I always wanted to try that out, and I felt like today would be a cool opportunity to do so. The chai I'm drinking is the David Rio chai matcha powder with Oatly barista milk, so the grey one. It's a really great combo, I really recommend it. I asked on my Instagram, I did like a question thing, if you have anything to say to me, anything, whatever, to just spit it out and tell me, and I will talk about it, answer it, which by the way, my Instagram and Twitter is just Mary Schubert if you want to follow it. I often ask for like video ideas, video input. Some people asked how self-isolation is going for me, what the situation is in my country. I'm from Germany, if you guys didn't know, and we basically have not a complete lockdown here, but all the stores and like workplaces are closed. Basically people are advised to stay at home, but we're not forced to. Like, you can go outside and go chill with people. The only important thing is the distance, that you keep at least like 1.50 meters between you and your person that you hang out with. I at the moment can't go to work. I work at a clothing store, so that's not a necessary shop to be open right now, so it just closed until I don't know when, and I'm also not getting paid because I'm just a student that works there part-time, so they don't have any contract that is like ensuring me how to get paid in times like this, so I'm just jobless at the moment basically. And my uni is starting April 20th with online courses, so I'm not gonna be in uni, and I'm just gonna have online classes this month, and I don't know how long. I've had a bunch of my friends on Instagram reply to the ask box with that they miss me and that they miss concerts that we had planned to go to. Everyone who said that, I miss you too, and I also miss the concerts. I didn't really have that much being cancelled for me. The only thing I did have is a concert of the Driver Era, which I was going to, but that is being rescheduled to I don't know when yet, but that was supposed to be in May. And then I was gonna go to Paris for a week in March, but that also didn't happen. People have also been asking how I cope with the situation right now and how I kind of stay sane, stay calm. Honestly, I try not to do future scenarios so much. Like, I try not to think so much ahead in the sense of like, is this gonna stay until July? Is this gonna stay until October? What is gonna happen? How is my situation gonna be? Like, I try to not think so far ahead. I try to take everything day by day, week by week. I really do enjoy sleeping in, and I also stay up kind of later than usual. So my schedule is a little messed up, but it's not that bad. Something that has been keeping me really sane is working out. I have been on my A game ever since self-isolation started with working out. I do my workout every single day, sometimes more, sometimes less, but it's really something that gets me going at least every single day. I have something where I move, where I get my body to, you know, do its thing. So if you do have a workout routine, I suggest stick to it, even if it's usually at the gym and now you're stuck at home. There's so many workout videos on YouTube, there are so many websites that suggest workout videos, workout plans that you can kind of try to follow. So other than working out, what I've been doing is honestly really nothing much. I really want to try to maybe get into drawing again, because I always tell myself that I don't find the time to draw because I want to sit down and actually relax and do it. And now that I have the time, I should really actually get on it. But other than that, I've really just been watching a bunch of movies, I've been watching a bunch of shows, I've been listening to music, been watching YouTube, so I'm not really doing much. I feel like right now there's a lot of people who are putting a lot of pressure on themselves because they think now that I'm like stuck at home, I need to be so productive and I need to do this one big project that I've always been wanting to do, because now I have the time like I should. Like, why am I laying at home? I really should be productive. And that kind of pressure that they put on themselves to always having to be productive, I think is not really making you be productive. I don't know, I feel like with this whole self-isolation thing and with everything being shut down and us not being able to live our normal social life as it used to be, I think people cope differently and not everyone needs to be productive at this time. I think it is okay if you lay in bed. I think it is okay if you don't finish the project that you've been working on. I think it's okay to not be completely happy all the time. Like, it's totally fine to be upset about events being cancelled. But other than that, I actually don't want to make this video all too sad and just all about quarantine and self-isolation. Let me tell you about some things that have been going on in my life, or let me tell you about some new discoveries that I've made while being stuck at home. I don't know if you got it, but I got myself Disney Plus the day it came out. I immediately got it. I registered and paid for it, and now I have it, and I'm super happy that I have it. I was excited for Disney Plus to come out since the day they announced it, literally. Like, I love everything that is like Disney. I love Star Wars. I'm so pumped about this new streaming platform. I really want to talk about The Mandalorian because I have been watching that series ever since it came out on Disney Plus. Every Friday there's a new episode out. I'm actually filming this on a Friday, so there's a new episode out today, which I'm excited to watch later. I love this show. I love all the Star Wars movies, so I knew this was going to be good. Baby Yoda was and always will be the cutest little thing that they ever created. It's such a good idea from whoever wrote this show to put this little Baby Yoda in, because it makes the show so cute and so family friendly in the sense of, like, just because there's a Baby Yoda in there doesn't mean that only like cutesy people have to watch it and that it's only like, I don't know, like a girl show or like a trendy show because it's cute. It's such a good show overall. The production of everything is so good. The storyline of the show in general is so good. I'm really running out of words to use, but I can't wait to see how season 1 plays out. Also been watching the live action Aladdin movie because I missed it when it was in cinemas. Unfortunately, I don't know, it was just there and I was always telling myself I want to go, and then suddenly it was taken out of the theaters and I was just like, dang it. And now with Disney Plus I actually got to watch it. I think they did such a good job with just bringing the story to life in a live action sense. They really stuck to all the characters, they really stuck close to costumes and to the storyline. Also been rewatching Avatar: The Last Airbender. I watched this show when I was like a kid, like maybe like 12 or something like that. But I wanted to rewatch it because, for one, I have time right now, and I always told myself I wanted to rewatch it just because I heard a lot of people my age say really good things about it, and I was like, wait, maybe I need to give the show like a second watch. Like, when I was like young, I didn't really appreciate it enough. And it's really true. If you watched the show when you were a kid, I suggest you watch it again, because now that you're older, you're gonna love it so much more because you understand so many more references. You take so much advice that is put into the show with you, and it's such a good show. It's teaching me so much, actually. It's really like inspiring to watch. And it's also just funny and cute. It's like a really good show. I've also had people ask me what I've been listening to music-wise. Honestly, I have to say that I feel like I'm kind of starting to expand my music taste and music knowledge. Not specifically because it's like self-isolation time right now, just in general. I feel like this year I'm trying to listen to more music, listen to more artists that I haven't listened to before, in order to just get a broader like experience of what music is kind of out there. Obviously, I've been listening to my usuals like Alex Iono, Selena Gomez. New Rules is a really good band that is kind of new on the market that I really enjoy. But one artist that I really want to mention that I've started listening to so much is Black Bear. Like, I feel like a lot of people already know who he is. Obviously, he is pretty famous, I think, but I've never gave his music that deep of a listen. Like, I knew 1 or 2 songs before, I think. And Black Bear is such a good artist and such a good like musician. I really enjoy listening to all his albums that he's put out. So I really like Digital Drug Lord, and I also like Cybersex and Anonymous. I think they're really good. Like, I've been listening to bands like The Strokes, The Cooks. Other than that, I've been listening to more Beatles, Nirvana. Also been listening to Kid Cudi. I think Kid Cudi is such a cool artist as well. He makes cool songs. And then, oh my god, I don't want to butcher this name, but Tame Impala? I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Don't come for me, please. But he makes such good songs. Been listening to Frank Ocean a bunch, to Radiohead. I'm just going through it here. Daft Punk. Also been listening to Depeche Mode. Like, I'm just starting to really get into all those bands that people have been knowing for decades, but I've never really gave them a closer listen. Like, obviously I knew of them before, but I never really dived into their music before. But I'm having fun, to say the least. Like, it's really cool to expand your own music taste and just try to go into genres or like bands that you haven't before and just give it a listen. If you're interested in seeing what I've been listening to, I can link my recent Spotify playlist that I made. An artist I was really excited to see, but I don't know when she will actually come to Europe, is Madison Beer. I don't know if anyone who watches this video right now actually likes Madison Beer, but if you either haven't heard her music or haven't really given her a chance before, please listen to her new stuff. Like Stained Glass, Selfish, and Good and Goodbye are the 3 tracks that she has put out this year. And they're all so good. I think her artistry is evolving so much. People have not been giving her the credit she deserves for so long. And I know her album was supposed to drop on March 27, but now with everything going on, she postponed it. And she was also going to go on tour, so I was so excited when this year started that I was going to see her. Because I've never seen her before, when she was in Europe before. It's all just postponed, so I'm really just telling myself that it's going to happen. It's just going to take a little bit more time. The brain that this woman has is insane. I don't know how she comes up with the songs that she has and the concept of the music videos that she has. It's all so good and all so well put together. Like all the teasers, all the visuals. She's really putting a lot of work into her craft, and you can really see it. Well, I've also been reading. Have I mentioned that? I also found some time to read in these times. Even though I have like some actual like novels that I planned on reading on my nightstand, but I've just been reading my Little Peter Pan story. It's the original one by James M. Barrie, so it's not like the Disney one or anything. It looks so pretty, just like holding it up. It's really short. It's just like a quick read. It's like about 200 pages. Like, you can finish this in one evening if you're really dedicated. This is definitely not something for everyone. It's really just for those people who really love the classic story and kind of want to get a glimpse into what the Disney movies are all inspired off of. And it's also like in language you have to acquire yourself to, because it's not standard modern English. It's a little bit difficult. But it's such a good read, and you find like little cute quotes in there that you're like, oh yeah, I recognize that from Pinterest. It really helped me expand my love that I had for Peter Pan in the first place even more. And I read this every now and then. Like, this is my 3rd time, I think, reading it, because it's just like a nice quick read that I use when I need to escape reality for a second. And it's nice. It's really nice. So I feel like I'm gonna end it here because I don't really know what else to talk about. I have my book and my chai, my almost empty chai. I don't know if anyone's going to watch this really. It's really just me pouring out my thoughts. But I hope you can see this video. I don't know, I feel like a lot of us are not able to hang out with our friends right now. So maybe you can see this video as us two having chai and catching up. Stay safe, stay healthy. We're gonna go through this together. Nothing is permanent, nothing lasts forever. This also goes for the bad times. And yeah, I will see you guys hopefully very soon again. Do I just close it up with my cup? Is that possible? Does it look cool?